Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market, and today as always guys, many news, many updates for you, so stay tuned here on the channel. As I'm mentioning to you every single day, we have plenty of news, plenty of stories. It's going to be crazy busy over the next days, weeks, and in August we are at the final month of the summer transfer window, but believe me, it's going to be absolute madness. And so stay tuned. Turn on the notification bell, send in your comments, like this video, be part of the family here on YouTube. It's been crazy over the recent months, so let's keep going together. And guys, on several updates we have for you today to kick off the day, let me start with Paris Saint-Germain, because Paris Saint-Germain are coming strong. A breakthrough has been reached between Paris Saint-Germain and Monaco over late night for Magnus Akliouche. The agreement for Magnus Akliouche to Paris Saint-Germain is almost done, and here we go, it's coming. It's just about some final details. They are resolving to get the deal over the line, and then Magnus Akliouche will be the next signing for Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, up front, they lost many players: Gonzalo Ramos, Kang-in Lee, Barcola, let's see what's gonna happen with Liverpool, so obviously it's going to be very busy at Paris Saint-Germain. Also, don't forget they generated a lot of money from Kang-in Lee. Don't forget Gonzalo Ramos, a record deal for Milan, 75 million euros plus add-ons, and then Randal Colomwani, who is completely out of Paris Saint-Germain project, but is joining Juventus on 38 million euros deal, plus add-ons up to 50 million euros potential package. So PSG are generating a lot of money, and part of this money, around 50 million euros, will go to Monaco, and Magnus Akliouche is expected to be the next signing for Paris Saint-Germain. The agreement is now very, very close for Magnus Akliouche to Paris. Again, let's wait for these final details, and then everything will be completed. And that's an important story, because PSG are moving strong on the market. But talking about Paris Saint-Germain, I keep repeating to you that there is no chance at all for an hijack for Diomande. Many rumors over the last 24 hours from France. L'Equipe have been reporting that maybe there is a chance for PSG to enter. PSG made very clear that the deal is off since Saturday, and they are aware that Diomande is to be considered a Real Madrid player. Sometimes, guys, what happens in the market, like in this case of Diomande, is that as part of a gentleman agreement, you can wait for the club to find a replacement before announcing and letting the player go to his new club. And that's what's happening. The deal and the shake of hands between Real Madrid, the agents of Diomande, and Red Bull Leipzig is already there. So we can make sure to confirm that Diomande is becoming a Real Madrid player. That's guaranteed. Then you still need to travel, medical, contract signing, but here we go is there, because the agreement between all parties is in place. Just waiting for Red Bull Leipzig to find a replacement, and also at that point Diomande will fly to Madrid. But Diomande is also respecting Leipzig by going to training, by not creating any issues in public. Imagine when you have the opportunity to go to Real Madrid and Red Bull Leipzig maybe is not finding the agreement, any player would say, let me go. Diomande has no need to do that, because Diomande knows that the deal with Real Madrid is in place, is ready, is going to happen. It's just about letting Red Bull Leipzig do their job on the market, and then they will be ready to proceed. So this is the expectation. We have to wait, we have to be patient, but I keep repeating the same, guys. Remember, for example, to give you some context, 1 year ago, Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. I told you, here we go, long time before, because the deal was verbally agreed. Then in that case, they were waiting to prepare all the documents, the player was on holiday, so there could be several reasons that can delay an announcement. Look, Maxence Lacroix to Chelsea. Lacroix has been done for 7-8 days, then you have to wait for all parties to have the right timing. But here we go doesn't mean that it's getting announced after 2 hours or it's getting announced after 1 hour. Sometimes it can take 5 minutes, sometimes it can take 5 days, sometimes it can take 3 weeks, because it's part of the process, and it's not me who signed the contract, it's not me who closed the agreement, it's not me who undergo the medical, it's not me who makes social media stuff, it's not me who make the comunicado oficial. Remember that. I have to tell you when the agreements are in place, and according to my information, this is the situation. So let's follow everything in the next hours and days. Just quickly on Real Madrid, Franco Mastantuono, movements, because for Franco, there is River Plate pushing to have the player back on loan, but River Plate, first of all, cannot cover the salary from Real Madrid, and second, Real Madrid are not enthusiastic about the player going back to South America. Real Madrid are open to letting him go on loan, but Real Madrid believe there are proposals from Spain, from Italy, Italian clubs very aggressive, French clubs also keen, and so Real Madrid say the best option is to stay in Europe, continue in Europe, and then find the right solution, because you can start adapting to European football instead of going back to South America. So that's the status as of today. Let's see what's going to happen there, but Mastantuono on loan, it's a serious possibility. Cesar Palacio to Fulham. Cesar Palacio is another talent from Real Madrid, who was playing some games with the first team last season, is also on track, because Fulham are getting closer, a player wanted by Arbeloa, and so the deal is underway also for Cesar Palacios. Then let's see what's going to happen for Gonzalo Garcia. Arbeloa wants him, but this depends on what Jose Mourinho decides and if they can find an agreement on the formula, because don't forget, like Nico Paz, Valdepeñas and all the others, Real Madrid don't want to lose control on their own talents. And let's dedicate now, guys, a couple of minutes to the Rodri story. Because I told you yesterday, at this time in the morning, Real Madrid and Manchester City in official club-to-club contact for Rodri. And that's the case. Today, new contacts taking place. Real Madrid, Manchester City. Real Madrid yesterday indicated that they are ready to pay slightly more than 50 million euros. Manchester City are going to be in discussion with Real Madrid for Rodri over the next hours in order to understand the timing, in order to understand the cost, in order to understand the details of this story. But Real Madrid and Manchester City share a good relationship. They are talking, they are negotiating. Now we have to see if they can find an agreement on the fee, because the numbers of this deal are still important. Rodri has 1 year left on his contract, but Rodri is coming from a fantastic World Cup. Rodri is a Ballon d'Or winner. Rodri is a fantastic player, unique player, I would say. And so Manchester City are yet to give the green light, because they want to have a direct conversation with Real Madrid and understand financially if they can make it happen or not. So already the next hours, there will be concrete contacts to understand more. Don't forget that on the other side, Manchester City are working very hard, I told you in the recent days and also in the last video, on Ayoub Boadi. Manchester City are pushing for this one from Lille. The agreement with the player is very close. With Lille, the deal is underway, and Boadi to Manchester City is likely to happen immediately if Rodri leaves Manchester City this summer. Otherwise, could happen next summer 2027. It's going to be Man City, the player, and Lille to decide, but obviously the Rodri situation with Real Madrid on it is going to be really, really important. Many of you ask me why Manchester City didn't reply to this 50 million euros discussion with Real Madrid yesterday. Because Manchester City still feel there could be more clubs to join the dance. So it's going to be on Rodri to tell them, look, don't open doors to other clubs. Rodri is absolutely keen on Real Madrid, but it has to be Rodri to say, don't open the doors, only going to Madrid. So that's going to be part of the conversation as well, but for sure, Real Madrid are working now, yes, with the green light from Florentino on the Rodri deal. On this, guys, and much more, stay tuned on the channel. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.